This precinct and the original vision of the precinct was more around a mixed-use development. And Forest Hill has developed very quickly, and the history of South Yarra has developed over time, say, last 10 or 20 years from what it used to be. And what has been lost in some way in this precinct is that idea of mixed use. They've had good retail environments at ground level, which we align very much with, but that idea of workplace and live and work needs to be supported. And I think Goldfields saw the opportunity here to develop a great workplace.
It's a great area. There is great gardens, there is a great history around here, you know, with the architecture and all that. It just changed a lot around the Chapel Street. It's a new city there, really, you know, in very few years. It's amazing, so it does change a lot. But I think it brings more and more people around, and they're going to have to eat somewhere. So I'm not sure where I'm going to put them.
South Yarra is a very desirable place, and I think it's because it's got this great connection to the outdoors. The Yarra is right there on your doorstep, and you've got beautiful parklands too. You can't look past the fact that South Yarra butts up against the Botanic Gardens, one of my favourite places in Melbourne. Then you've also got quite a cultural and commercial heart to the suburb.
Located in the core of South Yarra Commercial, being able to go for a walk at lunchtime, you know, go to the best bars, cafes, is actually what's bringing the luxury to the site itself. But then the building design has thought about every element.
So one of the interesting amenities in the building is regarding unit-trip facilities. So more and more people these days are using a place to actually, you know, bring in their bike and change and so forth. We improve the experience of that by getting digital signage in there so you can understand weather conditions, other information about the building. We also have smart lockers in there so you can actually open up the door of the locker and access your locker using your smartphone. We describe it as creating a very symbiotic relationship with the building so that people actually get to enjoy the building a lot more and understand the way that it actually is working.
It's the materiality that people don't expect in a commercial lobby, but also the extra pieces that have been thought about.
The building design itself is designed, as we do with most of our buildings, from inside out. And I think importantly, when you design new workplaces, you've got to think about how people live and work within them. The amenity of the site and its specific location, the amenity around the area is fantastic. It is a real live, work, play precinct.
The work environment will become one that is much more fulfilling. That makes for a better, happier employee, which makes for a better tenant, which makes for a better building.